Hello YouTube, welcome back to my humble channel. I am very happy to be making videos for you guys. If you are subscribing to my channel right now, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I have some great videos planned for you guys. So first I want to start by introducing myself. I am Christina and this is my page. I have right now currently a 5-gallon tank set up, and this is kind of my start. I have lots of plans in the future, but I will get into that stuff in a different video. Today I'm just talking to you guys really about why. I recently got back into the hobby of aquariums. I had aquariums in the past, but unfortunately followed some very bad advice by some pet stores and just some beginner mistakes. So unfortunately those fish tanks failed and I kind of just moved on with my life. 4 years ago, I purchased my first sugar glider and became extremely attached to her and ended up buying her a friend because they are a colony species, so you have to have at least two. I loved my girls very much, and unfortunately December 27th, 2018, my first glider, Jasmine, I found deceased at the bottom of the cage. This was something that I took very hard. I'm still dealing with it now. It was very heartbreaking for me, and unfortunately because I was not able to afford to purchase another glider, I was forced to rehome my second glider, Gemma. And around this time, I actually got my tank cycled and ready for fish December 26th, and I went out and I purchased two itty bitty tiny baby mollies. They were absolutely adorable. I also got some cherry shrimp, but I talked about that in a different video, so I'm gonna kind of gloss over that really quick. And unfortunately, there were some things that happened that I did not know about until it was too late. So I let my tank cycle for a little while longer, and I went out last weekend and I purchased a betta fish, which I was not actually planning on getting. But I absolutely fell in love with him in the pet store, and he touched my heart, and I felt so bad for the conditions that he was living in, and I knew that at home I had a perfect setup for him. So I brought him home, and he has been doing really great. If you have not watched any of my other videos, this is Finny, aka Finn. He is a half moon Dumbo betta. He is one of the most beautiful bettas I've ever seen. His coloring, I believe, could be a little bit better. I plan on giving him some food that's going to really help enhance his colors. I've been told that live food helps a lot with that. So I plan on looking into that in the near future. Currently, he is on a diet of bloodworms, and he seems to really enjoy those. So anyways, kind of back onto the topic. So to give you guys a little insight, I wanted a tank for a while. I've been wanting another aquarium for probably like 3 years. And, you know, they're kind of expensive, at least to get started. You know, you need a lot. So it was something that was just out of my budget. But fortunately, around Christmas time, I found this tank with everything that I needed to get started. Obviously, besides the gravel and the plants. And I found it all for $19.99 at a local grocery store. So of all places, I was so excited. I messaged my husband right away and I told him this is what I want for Christmas. So he made that happen for me, and I have been obsessed with my little fish tank ever since. So I decided to start a channel to kind of preoccupy my time that I was using before for the girls. This aquarium has really helped in my healing process. It's been very relaxing for me. It's been very fun to do the research. I have owned bettas in the past, but unfortunately I was a very terrible betta owner. And like I said, I followed the advice of some pet stores and ended up having them in very tiny tanks, and also not good water. So unfortunately I never had any that actually made it past like a month, which was one of the reasons why I did not want to purchase a betta. I've always had terrible luck with them. So this all kind of happened and I just went with it. So he's been a lot of fun. He is very active. I'm actually involved with a lot of fish groups and pages on Facebook, and everybody refers to bettas as water puppies, and I totally understand what they mean by that now. He is very interactive. He's very hyper. Anytime that I come by the tank, he usually comes right up front and swims around, and we just have a good time together. I've never really became attached to a fish like this before, so I'm really hoping that this guy makes it. I'm going to try very hard to give him the best life that I can for as long as I have them. Unfortunately, it seems like betta fish in the pet store are probably the least concern to any of the employees there. Some of the conditions that I see in some of these fish in were very poor, and I did mention something to the staff about how some of the fish just didn't look good, and they were charging a lot of money for bettas that really were on the verge of death, and I felt obligated to at least mention that to them. Um, in the future, I do plan on hopefully getting a 20-gallon tank. That is going to be a project all in itself. I have a lot of plans for that. I plan on doing an aquascape for that particular tank, and I want it to be a community tank. So more on that at a different time. I'm going to go ahead and start to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also, hit that like button and notification bell so that when I do make new videos, you guys can be the first ones to notice that. So I'm going to say goodbye to all of my fin lovers, everybody who's subscribed to my page. Thank you so much. I have lots of great videos for you guys coming up, so please be patient. Like I said, these are humble beginnings for me, but I plan on making this a really fun channel. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I will see you guys next time.